We're going to continue where we left off last week with the Chod Shabbat, where we're talking about the Arvit of Friday night. So during the Amidah, we don't have the regular 19 brachot, we have rather 7 brachot. We have 3 of the regular ones that we have of the Avot. We have 3 at the end, what we regularly have with Modim and the bracha of thanks. And then we also have one in the middle, which is the bracha of Mekadesh Shabbat. So therefore, we mentioned also Vayechulu. The Gemara says in Masechet Shabbat Kuf Yutet that whoever mentions Vayechulu on Friday night, that Hashem created the world in 6 and rested on the 7th, Hashem considers it that he is a partner in the creation as well. It's very important to mention the Vayechulu during the Amidah. And then also the Zohar writes that a person who says Vayechulu with proper concentration, Hashem forgives him for all the sins that he did that week. So therefore a person has to make sure to focus when he says the prayer of Vayechulu, the bracha Vayechulu in the Amidah. Now, interestingly, we repeat Vayechulu after the Amidah again, and we say it together. And what is the reason for such a thing? The Rosh brings that on Yom Tov, when it coincides with Shabbat, we have a completely different Amidah. We don't mention Vayechulu when it's Yom Tov and Shabbat. So in order to be able to say Vayechulu on Shabbat when it's Yom Tov, since we don't say in the Amidah, so we say it after the Amidah. And since we have to say it on that day after the Amidah, we made it that every single prayer, every single Friday night, we say it after the Amidah. So really, the Vayechulu after the Amidah for us is not really applicable, it's not really meaningful because we already said it in the Amidah. But just for in case, for that one time in the Yom Tov and Shabbat where we don't say Vayechulu, that's what it's there for. But Maran brings also in Resh Samechet this reason of the Rosh. But he adds another reason. He says also some people don't know how to pray. Some people come to shul on Shabbat, they don't know how to pray, they don't say the Amidah properly, so therefore they don't say Vayechulu. So we want them at least to fulfill the mitzvah of saying Vayechulu, so we help them when we say it as a congregation together afterwards. The Taz, interestingly, he writes that since we have to say Vayechulu together, if a person prays long Amidah, let's say Friday night he prays long Amidah, and he didn't say Vayechulu with the congregation, the Taz says since Vayechulu is a testimony, you're testifying Hashem created the world in 6 and rested on the 7th, so you need to have a testimony, you need to have 2 people, 2 witnesses, so therefore a person who prays very long Amidah, he has a lot of concentration, that's okay. So if he finishes his own Amidah after everybody already said Vayechulu, he should find another person and say together Vayechulu. Others argue and say, no, you don't have to do such a thing. Only the Chadchila, preferably you should do such a thing, but you don't have to. You could also say it by yourself. It's like reading Psukim from the Torah. And really, we said, according to Pshat, you already said it in the Amidah, so why do you need to say it afterwards again? But again, a person who can try to pray and with the Amidah, with the Kahal, and say Vayechulu with the congregation, that'll be the best. But if it happens to be that you delayed and you were able to longer Amidah and you say it by yourself, it's also fulfilling the mitzvah of